I'm from a family facing difficulties in life since I was small, until my father got arrested, and then we have faced all kind of hardship. You see, I still remember when I was in Form 3, Form 4, Form 5, Form 6, even I cannot go to school. And then to earn our living, if you go to Kelantan, there's a Kelantan River. There was a small island where, when I was in Form 3, Form 4, Form 5, I planted watermelon to earn the living while schooling. So that's the background. So I can say that honestly, I become quite rebellious because of the life that I've gone through when I was small. During the young student days, I applied to join university, and then at the same time I apply ITM because at that time I want to be a lawyer. Ambitious, yeah, ITM. But before that, I missed one point. When I was after Form 5, actually my real ambition is to be a pilot. Then I applied for apprentice. Then I was called for interview in Kirara for 2 weeks, but I failed because my chest is not the size that wanted by the Air Force. So then I go back to join my lower seats, upper seats. I did my STPM. Then again my ambition is to be a lawyer. So I rejected USN. I joined ITM at that time. But I doesn't know that the LLB law started in ITM at that time is external course. It's a London LLB. So after I go and register, I discovered that immediately, because my English was not good, so I switched course to Mass Comm immediately. Then after 6 months, first semester in ITM, I was appointed as a Secretary General for the Student Union. And that, the whole started turning on my life. Then I know Anwar Ibrahim. We were together, but he's older than me 4 years.
Second year in your university.
Pardon?
Second year in your university.
Who?
Secretary General. That was the second.
No, second semester.
Second.
Even first year. After 6 months. Second semester, first year, I become a Secretary General of Kesatuan Siswa Institute Teknologi Mara, because ITM that time is not a university yet. So they call it KSITM. And then when I moved to second year, third semester, I took over as a president of the Student Union of ITM. So that's where it started. So my time is the most interesting time lah. The student uprising, big demonstration. There are 2 big demonstrations which I really involved lah, where in the allegation by the police when I was detained that I'm a ringleader. Number 1, because I staged a big demonstration to demand that ITM been recognized and upgraded as a university. On the 3rd of December 1974, there is another big demonstration, what they call the Baling issue, on this poverty issue in Baling. So the first one, when I organized the demonstration in 1974 to demand ITM to be a university, that only involved ITM student. But for the second one, Baling, that involved the whole Malaysian student. Because at that time, I'm also a deputy president of the National Union of Malaysian Students, and also the vice president of National Union of Malaysian Muslim Students. One is PKPM, one is PKPIM. So I was quite prominent at that time. meaning to say I'm the, what you call, the most prominent student leader at that time. The ringleader, I was being called the ringleader, and the most wanted. But you see that I'm creating havoc, like demonstrating here and there. Until I got arrested on the 6th of December, 6th of December, and I was detained for 26 months. I have completed my general degree, my degree in detention camp, my final year. 5th and 6th semester, I sat examination in commuting camp. Luckily, I got through and I passed with excellent colors. Actually, I'm the first Bombing Putra to start this IPTS. And at that time, there is no policy. The government doesn't allow, but I did started a college by the name of Kuala Lumpur Polytechnic without a permit, without a license.
Kuala Lumpur Polytechnic.
Polytechnic. I rented at Jalan Tukang Abdul Rahman in front of the old UMNO building. So I started there. I never worked with the government. But I remember before I started my private school, after I was released, I was called by the late Tun Ghazali Shafi'i. He was a Minister of Home Affairs at that time, who signed the order of detention on me. After I came out, he called me. He was so generous after detaining me by offering me, Ibrahim, why not you further your study in America, do your masters, and at the same time I can put you working at Malaysian office, United Nations Malaysian Representative Office, at the attaché unit, media unit. And they said you work there and you can do your master part-time. But I turned down. I refused to go. And then I continue with my plan by starting the private school. I borrowed the money from Mara. I remember I borrowed the money, the loan from Mara. So Mara approved the loan in 1978, sorry, for 70,000. But then I opened a branch in Kelantan. Since what they call as a private school, the rental is so expensive, and the government doesn't allow at that time. There is no sponsored student, and most of the students studying my school are poor students, so the school cannot survive. It only survived for a few years, but I cannot continue. But luckily, I managed to pay the loan. Not only Mara, but also a loan from Bank Bombing Putra. But I managed to settle all the loans. Then I stopped continue. If ever I maintain the school, I think I'm the one. As is today lah, the law of IPTS, I own a university now. If I'm able to maintain now. Not only Tan Sri Ghazali Shafi'i offered me to work at the Malaysian attaché department in United Nations, but at that time, Tengku Razali Hamzah, who was a finance minister, also offered me a job in the public relation office at Petronas. Then again, I returned down. I said I want to be on my own, I want to start a school, and the one who supported me to get the 70,000 loan from Mara is Tengku Razali Hamzah. Actually, he's my mentor lah.